Hello and welcome back to JFack Coaching. Man, I have not been here for a while, but there is a reason for that. I have some very exciting news to share with you. This channel is going to pivot ever so slightly to a focus on planning for mental and emotional health. This is really exciting for me, and I cannot wait to show you all that I have in mind. But that will really hopefully get started in October. So in the meantime, I just wanted to do a fall spread with you. So if you are interested in seeing what I do with my happy planner and my stickers, stick around. Welcome back. So what you're looking at here is the things that I pulled out to do the spread. I don't really know what I'm gonna do, but I have my tools here. I've got a Fiskars, I don't even know what you would call this, little knife here. I have my scissors, also Fiskars. And then I have a washi tape that my mother provided me that ripped while I was opening it. My fault, not the washi tape's fault. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. So I have this little piece, but I'm saving it in case it becomes useful. Then I have this washi tape from the washi tape shop. And I have this washi tape, which comes from Kel of a Plan in her Roy G. Biv box, if I remember correctly. Lastly, I have this, well, not lastly, I have this stickers, little sticker sheet. This came, believe it or not, in a set of stickers from Rite Aid. But look how beautiful those leaves are. And then lastly, I have the seasonal type teacher from the Happy Planner, and look at these stickers. I'm gonna just really quickly go through them with you. I want to use this change sticker. I want to use this sticker, and the change sticker says never be afraid of change. And with the fall coming on Wednesday and the season's changing, and I just like change, of course, is one of those things that is really scary for a lot of people, but the more you can work on accepting change, and maybe even past accepting change, getting excited for change, that really more emotionally well balanced you'll feel, kind of happier. But I'm going to talk a lot about emotional well balance. But fall in love with fall. I mean, these are just gorgeous, and I love the colors. This one in particular, this green box, is going to work really well with some of these other greens. I don't know if I'm going to use it. I love this Teachers Have class. This planner that I'm filling out is my work planner. So that means it focuses on my job as a academic advisor and manager, and then also my job as a professor. So I am teaching general psychology, developmental psychology, and abnormal psychology this term. And then I think I just have I have another section of general coming up in the next term. Super excited about that. I love all of those classes. I used to be able to tell you which was my favorite, but the more I teach each class, the more I love it. I think these circles are just really gorgeous. Be grateful, get your hustle on. These are so cute. Now, some of these I probably won't be using. I don't want to do too many pumpkins yet. Pumpkins to me always says October, but for the love of learning, oh man, and boxes are probably my favorite shape. There's something perfect about them. Faculty meeting, lesson plan, progress report, grades due. Those are good ones. Today, take note, these boxes, and then we've got some mushrooms and some leaves. I probably won't be using this page. But then, you know, book fair, fall break, which isn't this week either, so I don't know. But you are capable of amazing things. This fall vibe sticker, that one definitely might be in use. And then the start of a new theme. So those are the ones I'm gonna focus on. So I just love this washi. I just think it's gorgeous. I think what I want to do is I'm going to cover these areas. I don't use this planner on the weekends. The weekends are always just additional space to plan, and that is wonderful for me. So it gives me more space to decorate, and because let's face it, it is the decorating that makes me the most excited. Gets me to use the planner. So now it's a question of which side do I want to put this down on? Oh man, it's just so gorgeous. Oh, so pretty. I'm like, do I want to just do it? Maybe I'll just stick it in the middle. Oh, this is gonna be so hard. Like, the bigger the washi, the more room for me to make a mistake and wrinkle it. That's how I'm feeling. All right, I've cut a piece that I think is long enough. I'm just gonna try and stick it down. I'm not overly worried about it being straight because I'm literally just gonna cut it where it needs to be, but I just have to get it down in as non-wrinkled a fashion as possible. And that part, man, if anyone has more experience with washi than I do, which is gonna be a lot of you, if you have suggestions for ways to put down larger amounts of it, please put those in the comments, because I will take all the guidance I can. All right, well, that seemed to have been fairly forgiving. Worked fairly well. And so now I'm just gonna cut along the edges that are provided by the Happy Planner and pull that up and call it a day. So let's see. Now the question becomes, because I have this like beautiful piece that's exactly the same length, maybe for balance, I will go ahead and put this down the side on Monday. Okay, I feel like that's coming along. A little wrinkled here at the top. Let's see if I can fix that. There we go. The nice thing about washi is it is fairly forgiving. So, all right, that is kind of fun and definitely feels like fall, right? Like the grass on the ground, these kind of yellows. Oh man, I'm just kind of in love. All right, so now let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead. I want to put down some of these, like these two bigger stickers. Because they're going to take up a lot of space. And again, it's not, I get to decorate a lot on the weekend because I don't use this planner on the weekend too much. I work really hard, if at all possible, except at the end of the year, end of the term where I can't. I work pretty hard to do my grading and everything for classes during the week and the evening, so I can really enjoy my weekends with my husband. It's sometimes easier said than done, but that is my goal. All right. Change, yeah. You know, I have to say, like, so I've been planning now with this channel since early this year. I can't remember if I started in January or not. I know that was the goal, but I'm not sure I made it. Yeah, this channel has already gone through like so much change in just this one term, 1 year. So I tried to figure out what I want to do, how I can record, and of course what you guys are all interested in. Much easier said than done, I will have to say, but it's been a pleasure. I'm super glad, super excited that I've done this, and I appreciate, if you are watching right now, I appreciate your support more than words can really explain. So thank you for being here. All right, I'm gonna add these leaves here just to kind of emulate this background just a little, to bring some red into the green over here. And that way I can do some red over here. I think I like that. Maybe one more. I don't think there's a different kind of yellow. I want a small one though, so maybe we'll put this one here. I'm very attracted to the rules of 3, so I tend to try and put 3 things down a lot of the time. Not sure exactly what I want to do for the washi, but let's put down now a couple boxes, particularly on Friday, because I've taken up some space here on Friday. So maybe a box for Friday. Putting stickers on top of washi is also always a little, I don't know, asking for stickers to come up, I guess. But I still love it, so I'm gonna try it. Hopefully those will eventually stay down. I love, For the Love of Learning is just gorgeous. Of course, so is this Teachers Have Class. And I told you I was gonna work on up here, but now I'm like, what do I wanna put down here? Do I want to put the Teachers Have Class, which is like bringing in some of this slightly darker green with the background? I think I do. All right. So I have to tell you, when I started this channel, I had no clue what I was doing. I mean, I had some clue. I had watched some other people do their videos, and I knew that I wanted to do something with my coaching, but my coaching has always been very, just not as focused as I would like it to be, and as everyone tells you it should be, right? Like when you have, in the business world, there's lots of suggestions that, and it makes sense, but lots of suggestions that you have a business plan. Yeah. When you start a business, everyone always suggests that you make a business plan. I'm gonna put that here. The mushroom is great. I'm not complaining about the mushroom. It just isn't going to really match. I know there are a few on this spread, but that's it. Not gonna match with the spread, so I'm gonna cover that. So, business. When you start a business, and of course, starting this channel wasn't fully starting a business, but it was started with the idea that maybe I could start a business, and I could do something with this channel and my coaching. That was the goal. But I didn't know what I was gonna do. But I didn't want that to stop me from starting and trying something, because if I waited until I had a full-fledged plan, I would probably never get started. I wish that wasn't necessarily how I worked. I'm not usually an all or nothing person by any means, but I just know about myself. Like if I allow myself to fret and sit in fear of not having that plan, I just literally know that I wouldn't do anything, and that would not be helpful. So I wanted to make sure, I just wanted to get started, get something out there, because then I could say I had the channel, I do the thing, and we could go from there. So I did. And then what I realized, of course, is, initially I was like, I'm gonna do this every day. I don't even know if that happened once that I did something every day. It might have happened that there may have been times, I think there were times, in fact, where I did something every week, which was like actually the goal that I had set for myself. So that part is good. I did do some every week things, but every day, that's just so funny. Now I know why I thought that. I thought that because some of the people that I follow, and these are names you've probably heard of, Planning with Bumble, for instance. She is amazing. Heather Kell with the sticker. I mean, she does do a lot of stickers, but the washi is amazing, and they post almost every day, and they're amazing. It's their, I think they are able to really make a business of it, which I love, and of course do aspire to. But just trying to figure out if that's straight. That is hard to tell. All right, I always feel like stickers are at an angle. Anyway, yeah, that never happened. And of course it didn't happen. I didn't know what I was doing, and it just wasn't really the right time. And so there were times where I just wasn't able to get almost anything done. And one of the things that I figured out, however, was that that's okay. Like, this channel is going to exist. It's going to have some bumpy starts, but I am still super proud of myself for having started, for having tried. So I'm really happy about that. And I'm happy to be here and to be trying these things, whether or not they're actually successful. So, but my point of all of this is change. And if I had told myself that if I didn't start this and didn't do it the way I needed to, I was going to be in trouble, it wouldn't be here. Like, this video would not be made. That is just the honest truth. I'm trying to decide if I think that's going to show up. I might. Woo! I might rip the sticker. That's really what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. That's all right. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna put this down as like a Tuesday, Wednesday box. I'm gonna try and white this out a little. And then we're gonna cover up the rip that I did and all of that with this sticker. And the sticker is gonna become a Monday box. Oops, it's the whole part that came off of. Okay. So, my apologies if you can hear my dishwasher in the background. There we go. All right. So that'll be my Monday to-do list. Might be at slightly an angle, but we're just gonna let that go. See what I mean about putting stickers on top of washi? It's all right though. It's all right. If they come up entirely, which they probably will, I will just move them to other places. Like, I might move this one. Make a little cluster here. All right. Not bad, not bad. Okay. I placed the Fall Vibes sticker on Wednesday because that is the first day of autumn in the United States. For those of you who might be listening from other countries. All right, we're gonna move this sticker down here. All right. Still got my rule of 3 going on. And that is great. Maybe I'll find something to stick up there, maybe not. These are staying down pretty well, so we'll see. Right now, I am just celebrating the fact that I am still doing this channel. What was going on once a week is now, gosh, maybe down to once a month, which certainly is not my goal. My goal is to pick it up and do this more often, not less often. But for now, I'm just going to celebrate the fact that this channel can change, it can adapt here and there, and that is okay. That is good. And so I'm just super excited about what is to come. That's really the moral of the story, is that I'm just really, really excited. So that's really it. There's I feel like I'm like, there's nothing else to say. But that's never true. There's always something else to say. I also understand that change can be really scary. And it can be, particularly like changes that we don't have control over. And control is one of these funny things that, some people really feel like they want to have the need for control. Other people don't. So control is an interesting thing. And so change is an interesting thing. We're all going to experience change just a little differently. And while I do encourage you to embrace change, I am not so, I don't know, ignorant maybe is the right word, that that I'm not aware. I am aware of how scary change can be, and how scary change really is. Change is scary, and that is just a true statement. But there are things that we can do to kind of prepare ourselves for change. And that is why planning is such an amazing thing. Because within planning, one of the things that you can do is essentially plan for alternatives. So have a plan A, B, and C, or just a plan A and a plan B, like have a backup plan. Also, I would say that one of the things that planning has helped me to do, because sometimes, like, I know the advice that to have plan B it's great advice. Sometimes it is like hard for me, either because I think it's depressing, or I just don't wanna. I just don't always, just don't always want to think about plan B. I just want plan A to work. And when I'm planning in my planner, I'm never really thinking about plan B. I'm always assuming that plan A is going to work. I'll just be really honest with you. I am always assuming that plan A is going to work. Always, always, always. But what I've learned through a year of focusing on my plans is that if it doesn't, if plan A doesn't work for whatever reason, that's okay. Like those weeks, the weeks that I decorate my planner and then don't use the planner at all, that's okay. Like the decorating itself was still healthy for me. Do I like that? Would I rather it go this way? I don't think I'd rather go that way. It is crooked. Oh, how washi can be crooked. Okay. Sorry about that. A little moment of hesitation there. But yeah, when you plan and then or you decorate and you don't use it, for instance, that is totally okay. Like that is going to happen, and that's okay. That's just a change. Like it's change from what you expected. When you go on vacation, that's a change. Like you're not doing the quote unquote normal thing, and that's okay. And it's like healthy and it's fun. So yeah, so that's one of the things I've learned through planning, is that like while changes can be and you know, can be really scary, and I fully respect that, the act of planning, even if you're not specifically planning a plan B, can be really helpful to practicing being okay with a plan B. Through planning, I have also learned when it comes to change that just because a sticker is down doesn't always mean that's where that sticker is gonna go. Because, you know, I just moved that one and it like warped the page underneath it, which is strange, but you know what, that's okay. There's been a lot of little strange things like that. But I really like it. Look at that fall vibes. And I think I'm gonna say that this page is done, except for I will want to find something to put here. All right, I think if that side is done, I've got a to-do list for Monday, places to write on Tuesday. I could also write down here. Maybe I'll look for a box for here. I've got my Friday box, and then maybe I need like a Thursday box. So I need some boxes. I've run out of, well, I could do another box. And I kind of, just trying to decide if I want to bring in this orange. Do that here. And maybe, no, I just need some small things. Let's see, I do have these stickers also that have little words on them. Happy fall, thankful, pumpkin spice, falling leaves. The falling leaves, that seems to make a lot of sense for this planner. I just feel like it needs a little bit more of something kind of throughout. So that makes it like very lines. Kind of like that. It's not, yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's not exactly the same color green. So I'm trying to make sure that doesn't bother me, but I don't think it does. It's also not exactly the same like gold, but I don't think it's gonna be that noticeable. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that down. Ooh, flannels. I do love me some flannel. I wonder if I can put this over here. I like that. Oh, hay rides. Crunchy leaves, that's kind of a funny one. I like that. That makes me laugh. This space is kind of empty. Don't know why, but I like that, so we're gonna let that go. And that's 3 words, so that's good. Now, let's pull out one of these fall seasonal sticker books. See if the colors match at all, and if there isn't anything small I could do with them. Something circular here could be really cute though. Let's see. Is this gonna be too big, too much? Oh, I don't want it to say today when that one says today. See, you gotta roll with the changes. Oh, that was really annoying. I'm so sorry, friends. Sometimes I annoy myself. All right, let's try this one that says reminder. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Then maybe just something like this could be great here. I don't know. I don't love it. I don't love it. All right. I'll warn you now, change is a topic that I will definitely be coming back to because it just affects our emotional state so much. The fear of change, the fear of a lack of control, like all of these things are just like understandably kind of scary and lead to a feeling of a lack of control. And do not help with our emotional state. That said, getting this sticker straight shouldn't be so hard. Okay. That said, there's my Wednesday box officially. Yeah, so that said, I really do recognize that change is scary. And it is okay to be scared. I think that's another thing that we sometimes forget, that is, fear is, it's telling you something, but it's not telling you the whole story, ever. It's never telling you the whole story. I don't usually like these arches, but that one I kind of like. I don't know if I like it coming off that. Let's see. Let's try having it touch the bottom instead. Yeah, I like that a little better just because then it's not identical to that side. I thought maybe I would like it, but I think the imbalance of it was never going to be my favorite. But you got to try things. And that's another thing about, like, everything is about how you define things, right? Like, if you define something as an attempt, then that just sounds so different than if you define it as change. And so sometimes you just have to change our definition of things. And it's not even about change. It's just, sometimes it's just different, or it's just an attempt. And, you tried something, it worked. You tried something, it didn't. And both are okay, like acceptable situations. Okay, I'm going to pull back for just a minute and not look at the spread and come back to it and see what I think of it. See if anything else is needed. No, it's very full. It's more full than my typical spread, I will say, because I oftentimes, I'll leave space for me to write on the page. But I'm gonna leave it alone. I think the only thing I do still need is something down the side. I'll just choose a different word to put over where it says notes. Well, maybe this green fall, because the whole point is, of course, that it is fall, y'all. It is my fall spread. All right. Stick that there. Fall. And then I can just use that to write more, particularly if I have more things that I need to do. Use it as a to-do list. Or just maybe write down things that I'm grateful for fall. We'll see. I don't usually do that in this planner because I have a whole journal in which I write down the 5 things I'm grateful for each day. But never a bad idea. This space to me still feels really empty, but I just don't. Or maybe I'll doodle there or something because I'm just not feeling like finding a sticker that's going to go there. So that's it. That's the final product. Let me know what you like about it. Let me know if you do feel like it is imbalanced in some way, shape, or form. And let me know what you have done to embrace change in your life. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Have a great one. Bye.